But I think that because of what Hocus said on the podcast with him saying, like, real dudes go see their people, right? And he said that Joe went and saw his people with Percy. And when you're being compared to Joe, it makes you feel a certain type of way.
Yeah, it means like, it just means like, damn, the time we had was from the bottom up. And I know at the end of the day, like, I know my worth. I know what we did when we did. I know our potential. I know how the group Man Bang Boogie was rocking. You know what I'm saying? It was from scratch, and it was from us coming up together again. Me coming up again, and them, getting their first shot. So, it was a brotherhood. You know what I'm saying? But just like the Terror Squad, like I said, look, they didn't go to jail or nothing, and they betrayed me regardless. They had to take for them to do that. You know what I'm saying? Those niggas just betrayed me regardless. So I do got my guards up. You know what I'm saying? I do expect, if it's real, for you to check with me before it's fake. You know what I'm saying? Like if I did something, if I did something personally to fuck that friendship up, then yeah, I'll be like, you know what I'm saying? I'll take accountability for it. But I know I never did nothing personally except not visiting them and making them feel like Cuban doesn't love them. And, that's not the truth. I really always got love for them brothers. Like I said, what they mean to me, I wouldn't be saying this if it didn't mean nothing to me. You know what I'm saying? But I felt the chain of command there between AWOL and Gilly, those communication lines was broken. And I didn't break those communications. They did. You know what I'm saying? They did. And Gilly, to me, hurts more because, like I said, it's supposed to be my bro. He's supposed to be speaking for me there. When I'm not there, he's supposed to be my voice. So you put yourself in and left me out now? That's a snake move to me. And that's how I can say it. I can say it because, you're talking about walking around when they see Gilly, they see Cuban. Yeah? So what's up? Why ain't see Cuban there? Why ain't put me, say to my brothers? I mean, you knew my situation with the whole, Frankie situation that I was going through. Why you didn't explain that to them? Why you didn't explain to them that the Jehovah shit, when I punched that nigga in the mouth when he was 18? And then that happened. Because niggas was talking reckless about me about that. Like, you know what I'm saying? I just got snuffed in something. And it was like, trying to play me out like that. So Gilly knows all of this. You know what I'm saying?
But how do you know that he didn't explain any of that, though?
Because they would have said it. They would have understood it. They would have been like, oh, all right, Q. They real niggas like that. Real niggas understand shit like that. Oh, I understand. Yo, Q couldn't. He couldn't. Like, he really couldn't. You know what I'm saying?
I think that if the line of
communication... I'm not for Gilly to make an excuse for me or some lying shit. Just tell him the real facts. So I figured he was talking more about himself or, forget about Cuban. When he was with the pure hats. I was still wearing pure hats. There was, Hocus was locked up through all that. The pure hat, me and Gilly had still communication. I was, you know what I'm saying? Still have communication. He's probably feeling a certain way about me from then already. You know what I'm saying? I was just talking to him on the phone all the time and all that. So I don't understand why that communication of my love towards Hocus and S1 got forgotten about. Because I always used to talk about them on the phone with Gilly. Always used to talk to AWOL about it.
Look, from what I know, from what I believe Hocus told me before, right? Gilly did communicate those things to him.
Well, then maybe he did it in a way that I know that it tainted, it didn't hit where it's supposed to hit, like we spoke about it, because my whole intention is always was to help in any way I could, was to be there whenever I could, and be friends. You know what I'm saying? Some friends, they fuck up, you know what I'm saying? But once, you set the line, you cross also. You know what I'm saying? Like I said, I wouldn't, I don't give a fuck how much money in the world, you know what I'm saying? Somebody that I know something about, nigga Joe uses other people to change, like Rich Player. Rich Player is a bozo. Straight bozo. Remember, to even have their name in their mouth is like, man, them niggas got gassed by the bozo shit. You know what I'm saying? It's one of them niggas. And I don't understand, they come with gifts and they come with open arms because they're extra friendly now that I'm the enemy. They make me look like I'm the main enemy now. I'm and it's like, okay, yo, forget about Cuban. That nigga he gotta go nowhere. Come with us. It's like I see it like that.
You're going
And it's
all over the place
opportunity.
right now. Okay, let's reel it back a little bit. Okay, with Gilly, you can.
Oh, you got it. You put it all together right now. And you
No,
get
no, just listen. Okay?
I know about.
Just wait. Okay, with Gilly, I do genuinely think that man loved you and he held you down and he had your back.
Okay, you can think whatever the fuck you want to think. You can think whatever you want to think. I know what I know.
I know, but I'm just saying,
niggas that love you, niggas that got love for you, niggas that ride or die niggas that you showed them through years of fucking putting fucking blood, sweat, and tears that went through the struggle, was up top of the world. Niggas like that, they're supposed to act different. And that's why they're not by my side right now. That's why. You ask yourself why. Why Cuban is alone. Because these niggas ain't built to go to this length like I am. With this mentality, with this, with this attitude, with this way that I think.
Well, what is this in regard to? Is this in regard to riding against Joe?
It's in regard to the mission of everything.
Of going against Joe? Or no?
Be each other's crutches. That's it. Be each other's crutches. Speak in a situation when I'm not there. Speak for me, highly of me, like I speak of you, like I'm your brother, for real. Don't let nobody say, oh, that nigga Cuban's foul. He didn't come see me. No, right there, be like, nah, don't worry about it, my nigga. Cuban's gonna go see you. That's why I'm gonna make sure of that. He'll make that alert to me and be like, yo, Q, even when I'm lost over there, he'll bring me back and be like, yo, we gotta make time to see these brothers. Because I don't think it's important like that, because I got more other shit in my head. So that's what I'm saying. If he's my real brother, he's supposed to do that to me because I do got love for him, and he knows I got love for him. So if I'm shunning him by mistake, I make mistakes. And life is just life. I got motherfucking thousands of problems. That's not just going to see my brother in jail. Like I told you, I got many motherfuckers in jail that I ain't go see. I love them, and I wish they would, they come out. But I'm on my mission too.
But and otherwise, you've actually called on the phone, though.
But they're not on my mission. You see how, regardless of what happened between them, fucking lines got disconnected. They feel a certain way. They on that other side now. They cool with the other side. I can't trust that other side. The other side got nothing but bad intentions for me.
But Q, the other people that have been locked up that you did not go see, you called on the phone, did you not?
Holy shit!
You called them on the phone, though, right? So you at least kept that line of communication open.
What?
With like GQ, with other people that you've known that have been locked up, you at least called them on the phone.
They got my number. Yes. Right. They exactly. Called. That's why. How the fuck did they didn't call me? How did Gilly put them in a three-way like Bourne does? My man Bourne puts me on three-ways with everybody. My other niggas put me on three-ways with everybody. Why couldn't Gilly do that with me? If that was the case. If there was, you know what I'm saying? Why? So I'm not getting a desperation alert from Gilly, like, yo, they're not mad at me or whatever. But in the back of my mind, I'm like, damn, when I think about it, I'm like, I didn't go see my brothers. They're going to be mad at me. But Gilly would have told me. Or Gilly would have put me and patched me in. Because he got all the numbers. Gilly got all the numbers. I don't got no fucking numbers.
But did you ever ask Gilly for any of the numbers?
Don't need to. That's my brother. He's supposed to know that. That's the trust I have with him. That's what I'm saying. That's what it's slacked up at. That's where something went wrong. Something went wrong. So whether something was in Gilly's ear at the time, which he didn't think it was that important, it is what it is. It is what it is. I never forgot nothing. I've been on my own mission. Y'all all see me. So I hit all that extra shit. You see me on my own mission. And Gilly had access to me all that. I went to Gilly's house. We spoke. Never came up to me about, they feeling a certain type of way about you. Never. And, once again, I'm expecting Gilly to do that, but it's my fault at the end of the day when it comes to the big scheme of things. I take the responsibility.
Okay, we can agree on that.
Know what really happened. Know the details. You know what I'm saying? Know the details. And that's what it is. I'll take responsibility and I'll take it to the chest. It is what it is. I didn't.
We can agree on that aspect of it. Okay, cool.
Yeah, all right. I definitely understand that. So I got nothing but love for them at the end of the day. Like I said, I gave you a rundown of how they played out, and how valid y'all niggas feel my word is, and I'm telling y'all niggas the truth. You don't want to believe that, or it is what it is.
Okay, so one thing is that you kind of felt the type of way when Hocus decided to squash the beef with Joe because he didn't tell you beforehand.
I felt a certain type of way. I felt a certain type of way with Hocus when that Hocus shit happened.
But you
That was
didn't
the
feel
main
no.
thing.
I thought you said you felt the type of way that he didn't tell you ahead of time that I'm gonna squash it with Joe.
And he didn't tell me that right. I
Right,
expected a little bit
but
a
if you
phone
had kept
call.
the line of communication open with him, right?
Then what would I do? What you? I'm gonna tell him, yo, don't fuck with them. Don't fuck
No,
with
no,
them.
no.
That'll
If
be a
you had
different.
kept the line of communication open with him, don't you think that
Right.
he would have felt
I'm
that
not even gonna tell nobody not to fuck with Joe.
That's not what I'm
That's
saying.
not my thing.
That's not what I'm saying. I'm saying that if you had kept that line of communication open with him all that time, don't you think that he would have felt like he owed you that more? That, yo, let me holler at Q
Yeah, but he
and let
still
him
had to
know.
see. Like, he had to see his day one. He still had to see Percy back and forth and Joe in the visits. He still had to go see that. Still had to go see that. Even when I would have went, that was still happening. So what it was gonna be? It's gonna be me go see him in a visit. Joe or something, you know, worst scenario, set me up one day. I go on a visit and something happens where we have to close the jails down because something happens.
Q,
Or Joe feeling
don't
the
do
same.
the wild imagination thing. Don't do
That's
that.
not wild. That's nigga. That's how real it is. That's how real it is.
So you saying though
So
that if you go visit, if you had went to visit Hocus at that time, somebody would have
I'm just
set you
saying
up.
it could have happened. It could have been happened. He had Percy. That's Joe's man.
Yeah, but
So at the
Hocus
end of the
wouldn't
day, I
have
could have went
anything
on
to
a
do with
visit.
that though.
Somebody would have put out. Somebody would have probably said something. Well, had me timed up. You know, it would have been a fucking crazy ass fucking war in there. But it happened before in Rikers. What are you talking about?
Right, but I'm saying
It
though
happened
that Hocus
before.
wouldn't have anything to
And it
do
could have
with
happened
that.
to Joe too. It could have happened to Joe too. It could have happened to Joe too on a visit.
Right.
If I would have went. That's what I'm trying to say. It could have been a lot crazy shit's happened. And I don't think they would have needed that. You know what I'm saying? Not to find another excuse. But I'm just trying to tell you things that could have happened.